Hello and welcome to the first of 4 Christmas edition ErfDragon art. Roll the credits. Hello, as I've mentioned, this is going to be the first of a 4-part seasonal series looking at gingerbread houses. In some cases it might be different than a house, but we'll go into that as each episode comes through. Just a little bit of background. I have for the longest time wanted to make a gingerbread house. It's always looked like a cool thing to do, never done it, and in 2017 I had a go. I bought one and I left it on the side and it didn't get anywhere. So I just ended up just eating it like a biscuit. The second time I tried it, I really did give it a go. Tried to put it together. The consistency of the icing just didn't work and I just couldn't get it to come out smoothly enough to try and make anything of it. So I abandoned that one and ate it like a biscuit. In this episode, however, I did actually go through the whole process. Had a few bumps along the way, but I'll let you decide at the end whether you thought it was successful or not. But I will stress that this video was recorded back in 2019, so the footage might be up to my usual standard, but I do hope you enjoy it all the same. Anyway, that's enough of me waffling. Let's roll the tape and I'll catch you later. Roll it! Okay, hello everybody. This is part 1 of me finally doing a gingerbread house. I've tried this numerous times. The first time I completely forgot about it and just ended up eating it. The second time I couldn't quite get the icing right. It felt really stodgy and I couldn't get the consistency. So this is my 3rd attempt to try and do this, but I thought I would try and record it. So this is part 1, because I dare say my cameras are not going to be able to take the whole footage in one go. So this is part 1. So this will be split into segments. So the first bit is opening up and seeing how much I can do it today. So let's get cooking, so to speak. It's a beautiful box, by the way. Let me get my eyes on. So typical that I think I'm prepared and I'm actually not. So I don't know how far of this I'm going to get today. I wanted to do this earlier this afternoon because the weather was really nice. It was a nice sunny day. So I was hoping to get some natural sunlight, but things didn't quite go to plan. So there's all the first little bits. That's a really good looking gingerbread house actually. You can see that. Now it's got all the bricks and everything else on it. So I think it's quite cool. Get that out of the way. So the unboxing part is we've got the ice and sprinkling stuff. Little gingerbread house pieces. I'll probably do the reveal of that a bit later because I think I need to work out the instructions first and see what I need to do. But I don't want to sort of take that out and put it back in. So we'll reveal that as we go along. Okay, so decoration bag, 2 side walls. Blah blah blah. Hosting, we have a problem. I thought this was all self-contained as previous ones, but apparently I need some eggs. So I'm going to end part 1 here, but what I'll do in that case, I will reveal this then in that case and come back to it. So I need some eggs. So I'm going to try and get, well, if the weather's nice tomorrow, I will get some eggs tomorrow and then come back and try and see if I can do it. But unfortunately I can't go any further. I didn't realise we needed eggs on this one because the previous ones there was all self-contained. So in that case, let's show what we've got. So one little brick house here, and there's the windows. I should put the greaseproof paper on it, shouldn't I? So that's that one. We've got the side walls, so the 2 with the little door and everything. Put that there. We've got what I'm guessing is part of the chimney. Oh, I see, it's the chimney and the doors, or something like that anyway. So we've got these little pieces here. That's clearly a door. Then we've got the brick walls, 2 of the side walls. And I'm guessing that's the base. Okay, so that's all of that bit. Yeah, it's disappointing. I was hoping to do that today, but obviously that wasn't meant to happen today. But that's okay. That's okay, at least I know. And I can get the eggs tomorrow. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing. I was really hoping to do that today. Alright, well anyway, I'll cut here and then I will come back tomorrow or whenever I next do this with the eggs, and then we'll do the second part of this. Okay, right. Now that we've got the eggs, which we finally bought, we can give this a go. If I'm honest, I think this is going to be a complete disaster, but we're going to give it a try anyway. So let's see what we can do. Now, I'm not very good with eggs. I don't eat eggs. I don't like eggs. They actually make me gag normally. But for the sake of this, we definitely needed to get some. So, here's my eggs. Now, I have no idea how to get the egg yolk out. I've never done this before. So, wish me luck. Because I know I've got to get the egg yolk out. Got to take, whoop. Okay, alright. You've got to take the egg yolk out. Right, okay, I'm going to have to do it a different way. Alright. Let's chuck that in. And it says, so separate the white from the yolk, beat the egg. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because I don't need the yolk, oops, probably about the best I'm going to get done. Alright, give that a quick rinse. 5 to 7 minutes, okay? I'll put it in a better bowl. If I tell you what, let's pour it in this smaller bowl. It might be a bit easier then. Just occurred to me. Cunning plan. Well, I'll tell you what, rather than recording this for 5 minutes, I'm going to pause this for a minute and I'll come back to this. Okay, right, so we've done the best we can with that. I'm not an expert with this. In fact, let me give an extra. I'm meant to find one that will be more powerful. Give that a quick rinse. Alright, so it then says add the sugar powder carefully to the beaten egg white and fold with a spoon. Okay, so I'm probably going to need to get this other bowl back. Probably will need a bigger bowl this time. Okay, so yes. This out. So I guess this is the sugar bit. I'll use a different bowl actually, only because this one is rounder. I think it's probably going to work better. So I can pour that in there. The sugar powder. Very good. Yeah, definitely needed a bigger bowl for that one. This bowl with a spoon, or a wooden spoon, didn't it? So the other one that I used actually had the mix. It was literally the mix was already there. It was already ready, but it was just really thick and strong. It wasn't easy to use at all. And I just ended up giving up on it. It was just such a shame. I really wanted to. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Wow, this is more work than I thought it was going to be. I didn't think I was going to have to do all this mixing bit, if I'm honest. I hope it's all worth it in the end. I hope I actually get to do it what I was hoping to. Otherwise, if I don't, I'm not going to do this again. This will be a one-time deal. This fish, doesn't look like it's going to be very easy to squeeze out. It's getting very solid. I mean, is that right? Is that how it's supposed to be? I'll have to watch one of these cooking shows and see how they do it properly. Because this doesn't feel right. I'm following the instructions, but it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't look like that's going to come out of the thing. Do you know what? I'm going to get hands-on on this one. Because this, I think, just get to that point where I think the spoon isn't going to cut it. Don't worry, I've washed my hands. Well, I have no idea if that's right. It doesn't look right to me, but I could be wrong. Like I said, I've never done this before, so I have no idea. Okay, right, so the moment of truth really. So I'm going to put it in here to start with. And I believe you've got to cut the end off. Okay, let's take it. Okay, so there's my base. Start with the side door, I guess. Alright. So it doesn't feel like it's going to do it, but you never know. See me, look, it feels really. I'm sure this is supposed to be liquidy, you know, like. I wonder if I just add a bit of water. I don't know. Oh my goodness. So people are probably laughing at me now. Well, don't expect me to be building your house anytime soon. Oh my gosh. Well, at least I got one wall sorted up. I think next time I do this, I think I'll probably get somebody to, or watch a video or something like that. Try and see an expert, see how they do it. So let's put the side wall on. Take it around. Oh, that's the point. I need bits on the side as well, don't I? Like I said, it's a disaster. But sometimes you've got to just try these things at least once and see if they work. Otherwise you never know. You never know if it'll work or not. Now I'm going to do it a different way, I'm sorry. I'll do this. I'm going to have to use a bit of artistic license. Although that seems much larger than the roof itself. Let's do this one here on the side. See, I'll be honest, that feels a lot better. That feels like it's actually going on. That adding the water definitely was the way forwards. Now, clearly it was a bit too much water. It's terrible. That is really terrible. You know what I did notice? Oh! You know what I've done? I've been a complete moron. Put the wrong bits on the wrong... See, I told you it was a disaster. No wonder it was looking a bit top heavy. These are the bits that go there, not those bits. If I do release this video, and I think I'm probably not gonna because it's not successful, at least I tried. I give up. Okay, I initially gave up, but I tried something and it seemed to work. So I'm going to give. You can see I've got basically two walls on. So I'm going to give it another shot. Oh, well, at least I got that on. So at least got somewhere. It's more like a witch's house than Hansel and Gretel or Gingerbread Man. The heck is that? Oh, some plastic. Oh gosh. No, don't start falling apart. No. No, don't. Let's quickly put these roofs on before it completely falls apart. Oh, at least it looks like a house. It might look like a house that's been had a bit derelict, but it's a house nonetheless. I think it all comes down to how the icing is. If the icing was okay, if I could get the icing working, this house would probably be alright, but I'm definitely going to have to try and find some tutorials on how to do this correctly, because this was, as expected, a bit of a flop. Oh, this is the door, isn't it? This is the door for that. And then this one's the chimney. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to worry about decorating. Well, I suppose I could decorate. I'm just going to try and seal the bits that didn't quite seal. Try and salvage it as best I can. Looks like I'm in Amityville. So we're going to try and see if using a bit of arts and crafts we can try and make it look a bit better. Maybe look, make it look like it's got snow on it, maybe. That's not a bad idea actually, to salvage it a bit. Yeah, make it, that's a good point actually. Yeah, I could do that. Make these look like icicles or whatever. Yeah, using my sculpting abilities. I'll give it a bit of a snow effect, that's not too bad. Well, I was helping salvage it a bit. May not be perfect, but looking a little less like a disaster than it did at the beginning. It's an utter failure, but I'm still going to enjoy eating it. Well, not the greatest house in the world, but it was an attempt at least. So if you have watched this video, and more importantly if you have got through to the end of this video and you've enjoyed it despite the failure, the mega failure, just ping us a like. Ping us a like, and maybe I'll give it another try later on when I learn how to get the right consistency on the icing. Just a couple of housekeeping things. If you have enjoyed this particular video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That way I know that you're enjoying all the content and that other people can enjoy it along with you. It really helps support the channel, and I do appreciate every effort that you put into it. If you have enjoyed this video or any of the other videos on my channel, and you don't want to miss out on future videos, make sure that you're subscribed, you hit that notification bell so you don't miss out once a video becomes available. Anyway, that's enough from me, and I'll catch you later. Bye. Oh, come on, get the words. And cut.